Using a framework when building website in Webflow gives you massive advantages. If you've been following this channel, you already knew that, right? But there's always been a catch. When you commit to a specific framework, it can be really difficult to integrate outside components in a clean and structured way. Take Relume, for example. If you haven't heard of it, Relume is the world's largest Webflow component library, offering over 1,000 pre-built components and AI tools to help you design and build websites much faster. It's a really fantastic resource, but pasting Relume components into any random framework can lead to messy code and duplicate classes and so on. This is exactly the problem that Atom Framework solves. We built Atom on top of the industry standard client-first naming conventions, and here's the secret. Relume is also built using client-first. This means you get the speed and scalable structure of the Atom framework, but you can copy any of Relume's 1,000 plus components straight into your project. Because they speak the same client-first language, the structure classes synchronize perfectly. Basically, you get the best of both worlds. Let me show you. All right, let's look at the real-world example. Here I have a complete portfolio page built with the Atom framework. It looks great, it's unique, it's nicely structured, and of course, fully responsive. But I want this portfolio list to be a bit more impactful, a bit different. Maybe with some advanced hover interactions, for example. Building complex interactive layouts from scratch takes time though. This is where Relume comes in perfectly. I'll head over to the Relume library. They have a category called Uncommon Components, which are specifically designed with more unique layouts and some cool interactions. I already found this section that I want, Portfolio 20. As you can see, it has a pretty sleek interactive layout. This is exactly what I want, so I just click copy. Back to my Webflow project, I'll just paste it right onto the page, into the main wrapper. And make sure your main wrapper is not a slot in this case. Look at that. In literally 1 minute, the section is in. But more importantly, check out the styles. Because both Atom and Relume are built on client first, all the classes synchronize instantly. The typography, the brand colors, the borders, the tagline, everything matches my existing design immediately. And no messy duplicate classes and code. Just jumping in for a second. Tools like Relume are bringing AI into web design. And if you want to stay ahead of the curve, make sure to subscribe to By Atom. We've got deep dives into Webflow AI, other AI tools, frameworks, workflows coming up pretty soon. So hit subscribe. All right, let's get back to it. Now, it looks great as it is. You could absolutely just stop here. But I want to show you how easy it is to make this optimal and truly integrate it into the Atom ecosystem using client-first utility classes. I'm going to make a few tweaks. First, I'll change the heading classes the way I want them. All typography is fluid in Atom, so it's going to be pixel perfect across all screen sizes. Next, I'll replace the static spacing with Atom's fluid spacing variables. This ensures that the gaps and paddings also scale perfectly across all devices using our CSS clamp engine. This is not strictly necessary, but it makes the build modern and completely fluid. Finally, this section needs to pull in my actual work. Since Relume components are completely standard Webflow elements, I can just drop a collection list in here. Give the collection list the same list class, drag in the Relume structure, and connect the fields to my existing portfolio CMS collection. We map the number, the title, the tag, image, and the link. And we're done. So in just a few minutes, we replaced a standard list with a pretty advanced interactive uncommon section. We connected it to our CMS, and because we use client first, the code is spotless and completely in line with the Atom framework. If you want to try out this yourself, you should clone the official Atom Builder framework. It's completely free, and the link is in the description below. I've also left a link to Relume so you can explore their massive library if you haven't already. If you found this video helpful, make sure to hit that subscribe button, leave a like, and I'd love to hear what you think about this workflow in the comments. So please do comment. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.